so it's now about 9:45 in the morning. Just turned off onto the trail that I'm running today. Right now I'm just following the Buford Newcastle Road, or Newcastle Buford Road, and that'll take me up to the entrance to my next trail that I'm going to be doing, which is the Blair Mountain Trail, and we'll take that all the way out to the Coffee Pot Road, and just out exploring. Saw some interesting spots on the map and decided I want to come out here and check this place out. So that's what I'm doing. All right, so at 9,940 feet, I just turned off onto the Meadow Lake Road, which is the beginning of the Blair Mountain Trail, depending on which direction you're going. So if you're coming at it from the east, I'm coming at it from the west. If you're using like the Trails Off-Road app, the direction that it shows it to you in is starting from east, heading west.
In fields of green, in fields of straw, in fields we remain. I'm calling your sweet name, ricocheting off the walls where it's the same. No sweetness can take off the bitter rain. No sweetness can take off the bitter rain. No beauty can rush clear the muddy rain.
So that down there is Cow Lake. I don't see any cows, but I don't know.
Thunder clouds roll by. Thunder clouds roll by. Catch your name like a butterfly caught in time. Catch your name like a butterfly caught in time. In fields of green, in fields of straw, in fields we remain. I'm calling your sweet name, ricocheting off the walls where it's the same. No sweetness can take off the bitter rain. No sweetness can take off the bitter rain. No mother can rush clear the muddy river. Rose vines and raspberries on my mind.
Also, I don't know if you can hear it in the camera, but you can hear my shocks groaning and complaining this whole time. I'm just going to say this, and I know this is controversial from talking to other people. Fox shocks aren't what they claim to be. They're not impressive. I have the Fox Adventure 2.0 shocks or whatever that are supposed to be able to handle all this stuff, and they don't even have 30,000 miles on them. They've been dead for a while. I would assume under normal use that you should probably get about 50 to 60,000 miles out of shocks before they should be replaced, but still don't need to be replaced. My rear shocks didn't even last 10,000 miles from when I put them on, and I replaced them with Rancho shocks. I just had to go into an auto parts store and just get some shocks, and I got Ranchos, and I can feel the difference between the front and back of my Jeep here. The Rancho shocks are definitely outperforming the Fox shocks. My Fox shocks that I still have up front, like I said, they've been done for a while. I just haven't taken the time to replace them. But they were never great, and especially for how much they cost, and they didn't last. And I know, like, oh, you can service them and you can rebuild them and stuff like that. That's nice. Why would I spend that money, right? I have to find somebody that can rebuild them or send them back to Fox and pay them to rebuild them, when I could just go buy some cheap shocks that will work way better and last longer. So, I don't know. I know Fox used to be the name of the game with shocks, but I don't know. Something's changed. I've not been impressed. That's my complaint. That's my rant.
Catch your name like a butterfly, caught in time.
So we are at 11,300 feet and climbing. Pretty cool. You can't really see it very well in the camera, but there's some patches of snow way off to my left on the hillside. Just small patches of snow, but it's kind of cool to be up this far in the middle of the summer and still see snow.
And fright, swept back in the light, swept back in the night, swept back in the night.
I'm gonna pause here and fly my drone.
In fields of green, in fields of straw, in fields we remain. Rose vines and raspberries on my mind. Rose vines and raspberries on my mind. Rose vines and raspberries on my mind. I'm calling your sweet name, ricocheting off the walls where it's the same. No sweetness can take off the bitter rain. No sweetness can take off the bitter rain. What love can bring back the distant bound?
So I'm about to descend down into that valley, and you can kind of see the trail winding through the valley, and that's where I'll continue. Just need to start slowly picking my way down. This is kind of a little rocky section here, so it's extra bumpy. But it looks pretty smooth down there, so.
What love can bring back the distant bound? What love can bring back the distant bound? In fields of green, in fields of straw, in fields we remain.
There you go. That's a rocky descent. It'd be a pretty decent climb if you were coming up the other way. I might have to come out here again sometime and do this trail from east to west instead, so that I can climb this part instead of dropping down it. I much prefer climbing up obstacles than dropping off of them. It's a little bit more comfortable for me to just drive up it. if you're looking for the easy route up to Blair Mountain, definitely go from the Buford-Newcastle Road route. It's pretty manageable through there. I'm now finding why this trail gets its difficulty rating, because I was kind of starting to think that it wasn't rated well. It's all real rocky. Now hold on. There's a trail that goes up that direction, and another one that goes this way. Oh, I see. It's just a little, you can kind of see that. It's like a little offshoot, a bypass maybe. I don't know. Often these bypasses actually end up being more difficult than the regular trail itself. But anyway, yeah. So it's bumpy, it's rocky, it's slippery. All these rocks are very loose. The dirt underneath them is also loose. Kudos to that person with the Grand Cherokee that got that through all this stuff. He definitely did some careful driving to navigate through these rocks, because this is pretty gnarly. Not anything huge, obviously, but it's bumpy and sketchy. Yeah. That concludes the Blair Mountain Trail. I just got to the Coffee Pot Road turnoff, so I'm going to follow this out and back down to Civilization. But this way leads you back to Civilization. It'll put you back out on the I-70 corridor just east of Glenwood Springs. So this is the way that I'm going to go. And as always, there's lots of good camping out here. I saw some people with some more semi-permanent setups, like canvas tents and like portable bathrooms set up and stuff like that. It looks like they're staying out here long term. I smell rain. I see rain on my windshield. It's starting to rain. Those are rain clouds, which is crazy because it's been a completely clear sky all day today, and it smells like it's about to rain on me. I do love the smell of rain. So I took a little turn off with the trail. It's down to one of those little campground areas, and it's like it's a designated camping area. So there's little, like, it's just this dirt road that runs down through here, and every once in a while, like where my Jeep is parked, there'll just be a little turn off. Cut yourself a fire pit, somewhere to put a tent or whatever. The ground's not super even or level here. This might be better if you had like a rooftop tent or something. But yeah, camping with a view. So down there, way down in the valley, you can see I-70. That's the top part of Glenwood Springs right there, that valley. And that's the I-70 corridor. I'm officially out of the White River National Forest. There's some rain up ahead. And now I'm just working my way back down this, it's a county access road. It's still considered Coffee Pot Road. It's the same road. Yeah, just making my way back down to hook back up with the pavement. And then I'll have to inflate my tires. You know, driving up I-70 every once in a while, going up to go to Glenwood Springs or whatever we're going to do, I always look up at these mountains to the left and the right of the interstate, and I'm always just thinking, you know, what's up there? How do you get there? What does it look like, you know? And that's what made me think to, you know, look, like, is there any trails out here? Is there any, even if they're just Forest Service roads, you know, like, is there anywhere that I can go and explore? And that's how I found these trails that I did today. We're not off the trail yet. So far we've done 64 miles in about 5 hours. So yeah. I'm aired up and I'm back on pavement. I'm about to start heading back down to I-70. all in all, it was about 74 miles. Took about 6.5 hours, including stops and turnarounds and stuff. Hit the length of 3 trails. Had a pretty good time. So yeah, now it's back to civilization. Thanks for watching.